go over in detail the Song Gong number 3, rebounding. Okay, so you can take notes if you like, and then Bob could record it and put it on the WhatsApp group. So all the Song Gong exercises from 1 to 5, they all have the same principles. They're done differently with different angles to create more versatility in how the energy can move, but they all follow the same principles. So when we're doing Song Gong number 3, rebounding, we're shoulder width on the feet. The knees are always bent. They're never locked. Once they're locked, energy cannot flow through. So we're in a seated down position where the knees are bent gently. We're tucking the tailbone. The pelvis goes in very gently. Okay? So once we're in that position, we're constantly sinking, which is releasing. We have the platform mindset of JFM, joints, fascia, and muscles. All the joints open. We use our mind to open up all the joints. Okay? That takes time to develop. The fascia between the skin and the muscles is like a white tissue. We constantly expand that, open, again, using your yi, your mind, to help to do that. Once the joints, the fascia, now we hang all the muscles. We let it go like a river that keeps on flowing down. But your internal structure remains intact. That remains very stable. That's what connects to the ground, your internal structure. So with that in mind early on, now we do Song Gong number 3. Okay? You're doing the rolling 8 ball when you're doing Song Gong number 3. Okay? Rolling 8 ball sinks to one side. You sink again to guide the arms up. As it's coming down, you go to the other side and then guiding the arms up. Okay, sinking, guiding the arms up. Okay, you gotta be very careful. I still see a lot of you been with me for a while right now. You're like this. That's like a robot just doing physical motion. You need to feel and listen and understand the flow of the energy, okay? And that's why they say, 一道, qi dao, qi dao, jing dao. The mind guides the qi guides the movement becomes qi, okay? So once you pay attention to the internal platform, now the energy guides the arms up, let it come down naturally, and the other arm comes up. Always one up and one down, both happening simultaneously. One is going down, one is coming up. All the while, you are standing upright. You are straight, but you're never rigid. Okay? You're in a bow-like stance. A bow has a slight curvature. That curvature allows for energy for top and bottom to merge as one unit. You need to have this SOS for that to happen. Your Mingman is constantly expanding out. Okay? Your Mingman is right around this region right here. That's constantly expanding. Well, some of you have said, well, I don't feel it. I don't know how to do that. I didn't know how to do it early on as well. But the mind is very powerful. Where the mind goes, the energy goes. So early on in learning to expand that Mingman, your mind goes there. You guide the energy to expand in that area. And with time, with diligence and perseverance, that Mingmen will constantly expand. Sinking, rising, sinking, rising, sinking, rising. And like with all the Song Gong, we are always 静下来. The mind is quiet. Once the mind is quiet, it leads to calming of the heart, calming of the body. Thus, we have the acronym CCC. Only when the mind is quiet, it will guide you to your center, your Zhongbing. That's a very important role in IST training. When the Zhongbing is stable, now energy knows where to go. When the Zhongbing is stable, now you have one continuous energy. Because the Zhongbing, your central equilibrium, always leads you to Earth's energy. With Song, with your Zhongbing, now it's one continuous energy. That's why you have the term, the big cycle, Dai Zhou Tian. And when the energy, the qi, is guiding the movements, now you flow like a river, moving in calmness, moving in equilibrium. You're comfortable, you're balanced. That's what's happening when you're doing Song Gong number 3. Okay? Everything happens from the inside, expanding to the outside. Everything working in harmony because your mind is quiet, your center is being developed, and the more you have access to the stillness and you're quiet, then you get to your central equilibrium. That's what you feel when you're doing number 3. In fact, all of them, you feel those same qualities. It won't happen right away because Song Gong takes many years to develop. But time marches on anyway, so you keep doing it. And as you taste the feeling of Song, then you start to realize what it can unravel and how it can serve you. That's Song Gong number 3. Today, I talked